Good evening, everyone. Welcome to HQ Trivia. I'm Beric. How are you? I've just got back from a couple of nights camping, and of course, I managed to pick the wettest, windiest weekend of the entire summer. Spending the night in a tent was like being trapped in one of those theme park flight simulators. Like, you know, you're probably not going to take off, but it's hard to be certain. So if at any point tonight I look shaken, it's because I literally have been shaken for 2 nights in a row. Anyway, I'm back and straight onto the HQ roller coaster. £1,000 at the end of the ride. 12 questions to answer correctly along the way. Get them all right to win or split the prize. If you come off the rails, use an extra life to get back on, except on the final cue. We also have a special something coming up in tonight's show between cues 9 and 10. Stick around, even if you're eliminated, to find out more. Now let's roll right up for cue 1. Which of these tourist attractions can be found in the northwest of England? Eiffel Tower, Blackpool Tower, Leaning Tower of Pisa. An attractive start to the show with 3 toweringly wonderful answers. Show us your worth. Pisa's tower's pretty wonky, but it'd have to lean 1,000 miles to be the right answer here. Put in the lanky in Lancashire. It's the Blackpool Tower. Yep, it takes 7 years to paint the Blackpool Tower, but just 10 seconds for 121,966 of you to get that right. It's essentially the Eiffel Tower without its heels on. Blackpool Tower was officially opened in 1894. And we are moving on to Q2. What is the common name for the test that London taxi drivers are required to take? The governor, the knowledge, the magic. Yep, the oldest regulated transport system in the world, dating back to the 1650s. London taxis. They've got a knack for navigation, but which of these really puts it to the test? PhDs for cabbies, it's the knowledge. Of course it is, Governor, the knowledge. And 99,609 of you have the knowledge. 18,000 went for the Governor, but unfortunately the knowledge is the knowledge we wanted. Regarded as the world's toughest taxi test. Mastering the knowledge takes 3 to 4 years. Or you could just buy a sat-nav. So, we have another Thursday theme night coming up this week, and it'll be a Jurassic classic because it's dinosaurs. As before, you will not have to be any kind of specialist to win. But if you can remember a bit about dinosaurs from school, it'll probably help. Tune in for that on Thursday. Now, just time for a quick hello to Dave and Claire before we move on to Q3. What term denotes insolent or impudent behaviour? Brass neck, pewter elbow, steel waistline. I didn't use these terms, but my school reports are basically full of people telling me I was insolent and impudent. Well, we'd all like a steel waistline, but we're looking for a more offensive term here. Impractical and impudent. It's a brass neck. Brass neck. The right answer. Who was bold enough? 93,195 of you were. Brass neckers seem very proud of their behaviour, while the rest of us are less than pleased about it. Q4. Which of these cities' names is a combination of 2 historic towns? Budapest, Hamburg, Istanbul. A tale of 2 towns. We had a question about a tale of 2 cities the other day. Celebrity couples have been smushing their names together for years, but which city started the trend? Half anointed, half annoying, it's Budapest. Yes, Buda and Pest. The right answer, 57,608 if you got that right. We lost quite a few there to Hamburg and Istanbul. Sorry about that, guys, but stick around, like I said. Buda and Pest teamed up in 1873 and have been Hungary's capital couple ever since. Q5. Which of these actors has not voiced or played Batman in a feature, animation or movie? Will Arnett, George Clooney, Edward Norton. Batman movies date back to the 40s, but not that many actors have played him. 9 of them, in fact, on the big screen, but who didn't make the cut? Looking better in green than black anyway. It's Edward Norton, the right answer here. Steady Eddie, 30,731 if you got that right. We lost half of you. Toughie there. Clooney played Nipple Suit Bruce in Batman and Robin, while Arnett played him in the hilarious Lego Batman movie. Okay, Q6. Which jazz musician's autobiography was titled Music Is My Mistress? Thelonious Monk, Miles Davis, Duke Ellington. There's some great autobiography titles out there, including Joe Namath's I Can't Wait Until Tomorrow Because I Get Better Looking Every Day. But anyway, these jazz legends, any of them could have made the claim music is my mistress, but who actually did it in 1973? The rebellious musician with the regal name, it was Duke Ellington. And taking the A train towards victory, 11,459. I think that was the first savage question of the day. Yep, we lost 22,865 of you. Duke Ellington, the answer we wanted, the pianist and composer who played a major role in the Harlem Renaissance and was awarded a posthumous Pulitzer Prize in the 90s. Okay, 2,607 of you using your extra lives to get back in as we go on to Q7. What was the UK's most Googled how to spell word in 2017? Accommodation, colour, conscience. How do you know how to spell what it is you're trying to look up how to spell? I don't know. Anyway, I sometimes get the vowels wrong on supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but we've got a more serious struggle on our hands here. Blame America because it's colour. Colour me good, colour me bad. Just 2,208 of you coloured me the right answer. That was another savage question. Double sauvage in this game. Yes, pregunta salvaje. And if you know how to spell that, you're ahead of the game. Now, 2,284 if you got it right. Brighton's misspelled word, as it turns out, is veruca. So maybe go swimming on a different beach. Q8. As a teenager, which of these directors restored 2 of Steven Spielberg's 8mm movies? Christopher Nolan, J.J. Abrams, Joss Whedon. 8mm was invented by Kodak in the Depression because it was cheaper than 16mm. Now this man has made 4 of your 5 favourite films, but who's made Steven Spielberg's early work run smoothly again? Remaking the movies ever since. It was J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams, the right answer. 2,427 of you knew that. Well done. J.J. made $300 fixing the footage, while his own Super 8 film pulled in almost 1 million times that. Not bad going, J.J. Q9. Members of which of these professions marched through London with a petition for the king in 1765? Coffee house owners, blacksmiths, wig makers. Where are we going with this question? A mob of blacksmiths would be pretty imposing. But who actually marched on the palace? Keeping me in a job, it was the wig makers. My heroes. And 1,027 of you are my new heroes in this game. Some of the wig makers weren't wearing wigs at the time, which genuinely led to a riot breaking out. Good old 1765. Now, I told you we had something special. Here comes a gift drop. When the gift chest appears on your screen, tap it and keep tapping. If you're lucky, there'll be a surprise for you. Ready, set, drop. Okay, tap on that gift chest. Tap, keep tapping. Tap like you're Fred Astaire. Do a triple time step with wings. Tap away, tappy, tappy, tap, tap. Did you find an extra life inside? 50% of you should have done. Let us know. Well done. Go on now to Q10. Which of these US comedians also appeared in episodes of Star Trek Voyager? Amy Poehler, Sarah Silverman, Ellen DeGeneres. They've had loads of great cameos on Voyager. Even King Hussein of Jordan did one while he was still a prince. So, which of these lol-inducers leapt aboard? The stand-up getting beamed up, it was Sarah Silverman. And they liked her so much, they almost offered her a full-time role. 689 of you got that right. The Voyager was sent back in time, but Silverman helped them get back to the future again without getting sued. 2 to go. Here we go, Q11. Which of these mobile apps had the most worldwide downloads in the first 3 months of 2018? Uber, Spotify, Wish. This is a route to happiness if you can get it right. All 3 of them came close to the 50 million mark, but who came out as the download daddy? Having its own name come true, it was Wish. Wishing upon a star, 343 of you got that right. We lost 458. Now, magic lamps at the ready because we're wishing our way to the final round. With 77 using extra lives to get back in, with £1,000 on the table, it all depends on this last Q. Here comes Q12. Which of these celebrities launched their clothing line first? Hilary Duff, Victoria Beckham, Jessica Simpson. None of them do menswear, sadly, so I have to make do with their dresses. They're no strangers to hit singles, about who hit our wardrobes in 2004. Victoria Beckham was born fashionable, but she didn't help the rest of us out till 2008. Keeping it cheap and calling it stuff, the winning answer, it's Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff for the win. Hooray for Hilary. 130 of you are winners today. A fantastic Monday night for all of us, for me, and especially for our 130 fantastic winners. Congratulations, you are taking home £7.69 or £7.70. Great work, Tartan Soldier, to iCloud Boy, good beardage going on there, to Wood HF, to Ryan Waterstone, to all of you who won, and to all of you who played and stayed in the game and hopefully bagged yourself that extra life. Nice work. Nice work. A lovely way to start the week. I am Beric Livingstone. You can find my Twitter and my Insta at Beric Living. Our main Twitter HQ is at HQ Trivia UK. And as I said, we have a dinosaur-themed game coming up on Thursday night. Meanwhile, we're back tomorrow at 3 p.m. for our regular game. Another £1,000 to play for. Hope to see you then. Meanwhile, have an amazing Monday night. Goodbye.